Impeachment once again looms large in Congress. President Biden and other top White House officials are under investigation. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, R. Califf, and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D. Califf, don't get along. But if House Republicans try to impeach President Biden or a roster of other Biden cabinet officials in the coming months, a look at how Pelosi handled impeachment questions deserves attention. Rewind the calendar to 2007. Democrats flipped control of the House in the 2006 midterms. Pelosi faced a wall of pressure from liberal Democrats to impeach President George W. Bush over the war in Iraq. Pelosi resisted those calls. Impeachment is off the table, Pelosi said at the time. But Pelosi had a plan to wind down the U.S. commitment overseas. Pelosi instructed then Appropriations Committee Chairman David Obey, D-Whisk, to start diminishing spending available for the war effort. Control of the purse strings is the ultimate power in Congress. Pelosi and Obey didn't want to cut off troops in the field. But the plan was to dial back funding so the U.S. would leave Iraq sooner rather than later. Fast forward to the summer of 2019. Pelosi had resisted calls to impeach former President Donald Trump for years over a host of transgressions. Pelosi often reminded House Democrats and her members she supported an investigation of alleged misdeeds and would follow the facts, wherever they may lead. Democrats were disappointed in information provided at a summer 2019 hearing with former special counsel Robert Mueller. Mueller was coy during his testimony and failed to produce a smoking gun. But some lawmakers observed that Mueller may have left a breadcrumb of clues in his report investigating Trump. Impeachment may be an option. Still, Democrats were reluctant to go there, even though many wanted to do so. In fact, Representative Al Green, D. Texas, regularly launched efforts to try to impeach former President Trump. While many Democrats admired Green's gusto, they viewed his effort as an unserious sideshow. Pelosi wouldn't let the House be a part of such a carnival. That was until word came of the phone call between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Information surfaced that Mr. Trump may have delayed sending previously approved assistance to Ukraine. But he first pressured Zelensky to launch investigations of President Biden and his son Hunter Biden. No love was lost between the former president and Pelosi. But Pelosi was often a master of understanding where the votes might be on a given issue. She was also mindful of protecting her members from taking a tough vote. Pelosi didn't appear ready for impeachment yet, certainly after Mueller's appearance. But the Trump-Zelensky phone call was another matter. In mid-September 2019, a coalition of 7 Democratic freshman House members penned an op-ed in the Washington Post. They wrote that if the allegations against Trump were true, they would consider it an impeachable offense.